This is Maiden. I'm here at Thy Geekdom Con 2019 with Cherami Leigh. How are you enjoying the con?
It's been awesome. I'm so excited to be here. It's actually my first time in the Philadelphia area, so it's nice. I spent a lot of time in Pittsburgh, so it's good to be on the other side of PA.
Which is farther away than most people think.
I was shocked by that. I was filming a movie in Pittsburgh a couple of years ago, and I was like, oh, cool, I can go to Philadelphia. And then I was like, no, I cannot go to Philadelphia. I will have no free time. As soon as I get there, it'll be time to drive back.
Before you got into voice acting, what were you into as a child, and did that actually get you into voice acting?
It actually did. I started acting when I was 5, and my inspiration to be an actor was actually Barney. My mom was a dance teacher, and one of her students was one of the series regulars on Barney. And so getting to see her on the show was like, oh, this is a job. I could do this. And so that was my quest at 5 years old, was to be on Barney. And then I got an agent and was auditioning, and I had an agent that ended up sending me on a voiceover audition. I started doing voiceover, which led to more auditions, and then fast forward a few years, I worked at Radio Disney, still working at Radio Disney, and then auditioned at Funimation when I was 18.
Your childhood dream came true.
Yeah, I was never on Barney, though, but I did get to, I did collect many an experience with a lot of the Barney cast and crew. I worked with a lot of the team, but I never got on Barney. They said I worked with the director, and he said, I think if we put you on the show, it'll ruin your career. And I was like, oh, but at 9 years old, I was like, there is no career without Barney. It turns out there is. There is a career without Barney, but I still have a great affinity for that purple dinosaur.
Is Barney still going? Can we get her on there?
Actually had this thought a couple of years ago. I was like, wait, I would really love to direct a couple episodes of Barney. And so I found the director and producer that I knew, that I worked with, on Facebook. Barney is not still going, but I'm like, I feel like the children of the world that are growing up without Barney are missing out, and I feel like we should bring it back. If Critical Role can get a great anime, we could surely kickstart a new generation of Barney.
Bring back Barney. Hashtag bring back Barney, save Barney, and cast you, direct you.
I would, in anything. I would just love to be a part of that. I love the show.
Would you like to be Barney?
Ooh, I don't know if I could be Barney, but maybe if we created another dinosaur, I could voice another dinosaur. That would be pretty awesome.
In your career, what characters were the toughest to portray?
It's crazy. I mean, if when I started working in animation when I was 18, the challenges were, it's so weird doing these weird reactions and doing eating reactions and noticing reactions. I feel really goofy and silly because I'd done a lot of on-camera work, and we try not to make noises while we eat on camera. And then it became doing a lower voiced character was very weird. And then doing fighting reactions was really weird. And then voicing a boy. So throughout my career, I've had different challenges. And then when I realized, oh, I can do this, and I've had mentors and other directors that have helped me overcome those challenges, now I play those roles all the time, and it's not a big deal. And then it was like, okay, well, how do I play these really deep, dark, angsty characters? I don't know if I could do that. And then they gave me that challenge and showed me that I could do it. And so my career has been a constant, track of hurdles, and people have shown me how to overcome them. So the challenges change on a regular basis.
Now, it sounds like a lot of people have helped you through your career. Is there anyone that really stands out as a huge mentor?
There's so many, actually, but I think the one person that I have to give the most credit for my voiceover career is probably the first person who got me in the booth, and it was a adult agent at the agency that I grew up at named Nancy Johnson, and she got me into voiceover. She's the one who got me my first audition at Funimation, and she taught me how to run a board, and she's just been really, really supportive. And now she's a retired agent, and I think she lives in New Mexico with her family. But I think she's the person that she got me in the booth the first time, and opportunities kept coming my way because of that. So if not for her, I don't know if I would be doing voiceover.
Always start somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you play any of the video games that you've had a role in?
I do. I try to play all of the games. I might not be able to finish all of them because usually I get really busy and a lot of the games take up so much time, and I want to devote as much time as possible. But after you voice them for so long, some of them I know for Persona 5, we had months and months of recording, and I kept wondering, I mean, are they going to tell me I can't come back? I'm really loving this character. I hope this goes on forever. And they kept saying, okay, you got another session. I was like, this is so fun. I love this character. I've really gotten to know her because sometimes we go in and we have one session of 2 hours or one session of 4 hours. And then sometimes we're working on it for months, or there's a game that I'm working on now, which will be almost a year and a half when we'll be coming up on the end of that project. So yeah, I want to be able to play the game, see what everybody else sounds like, see what it looks like, and really immerse myself in the world that I've had to imagine all these months or years.
Do you usually play your characters when you can?
Ooh, I try to, but sometimes I will go, oh man, I remember this scene and I would love to hear what this option sounds like if I voice something and I remember like, oh, I love this scene and I loved how it played out and it doesn't happen unless this person is the player. So I'll sometimes switch it up.
Looking for your own Easter eggs.
Yes, absolutely.
Some fun questions. If you could have the abilities of one of your character, who would you choose?
Oh my gosh. That's so hard. I probably, and it's everyone's always like, what a Miss America answer. I could pick any of the really cool characters that have crazy sword fighting skills, or any sort of like Gage can like annihilate anybody within arm's length when she has her stacks high enough. And while that's really cool to be so powerful, I think I would probably pick any of the characters that have the healing or supporting powers, just because, I mean, on a regular basis, when you see people that are on pain on social media or in person, and the one thing that we want to do is just help and take all the pain away, and we can't do that because everybody's pain is helping them grow and change, that would probably be the power that I would love to help alleviate some of that, make it a little bit easier. That would be what I would choose.
I love how many people choose to be able to heal instead of like super strength.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, look, we're all on this planet. I don't think anybody really wants anybody to be in pain and suffering. We know it's like kind of part of the course while we're on this planet. But at the same time, we all want everybody to be happy, and we all want people to feel like they're supportive and a part of a community that loves them. And I think that's why everybody gravitates towards anime conventions. You come here and you just feel like you're a part of something. Everybody's happy for you to be there, no matter where you come from, no matter what your fandom is. Everybody's accepted. And I think that's why I think cons are such a happy place.
The happiest place on earth. Yeah. Cake or pie, and which is your favorite of those?
Ooh, that's so hard. So because then we run into like cheesecake. I've had really great cupcakes. And then I around Thanksgiving, I love pecan pie, I love pumpkin pie. And then if you really want to get technical, there's a pumpkin pie and pecan cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory. So that amalgamation of 97,000 calories or something ridiculous is the best of all of the worlds. Or if we could get a pie cupcake, I think that would be my favorite.
Pie cake.
Ooh, a pie cake. Yes.
I don't know what that feels like, but it's good.
Someone could make it happen. Someone's skilled in that baking department.
Are there any upcoming projects you can talk about?
Yes, we are working on the final season. I hope they're going to say at the very end that it's not the final season. There's more coming, but we're getting near to the end, and nobody's given me that announcement yet. So my heart is breaking a little bit because I've been playing Lucy on Fairy Tail for almost 10 years. But we're wrapping up Fairy Tail. I'm doing the simuldub of Strike Witches right now. I'm just announced to be playing Red Blood Cell in Cells at Work, which has been really, really fun. And I have some more video games coming up that we're starting or working on that I can't talk about just yet. So we'll see how that goes. And then there's always some projects that are in various stages of development. So we'll see.
All right, well, we're going to put your social media down there and in the description so that when you can talk about it, people will know. Yes. Any final message to your fans?
Well, also, if you guys find out that I'm working on something before I know that I'm allowed to talk about it, please message me on Twitter and Instagram and let me know that you know what's happening. That was like the friends line. We don't know that you know that we... Please let me know that I'm allowed to know what I'm voicing, because you guys are a big help in so many areas. Yes, I'm so thankful to you guys. A, for letting me know what I'm allowed to talk about that I'm working on. B, for coming to hang out with me and nerd out about the shows and the games that I have been fortunate enough to work on and share your stories. I've met so many wonderful people that have been so inspiring, that have brought me to tears with their stories and what the shows mean to them. And when I record, I'm isolated in a padded room like a crazy person or an animal at the zoo. And so getting to interact with people that have connected with these characters in these shows gives me an even broader experience and reminds me even more how special it is to get to do what I do. So thank you guys.
And thank you. Everyone, thank you for watching, and as always, have fun and follow your fandom.
This is Goku. Thanks for watching. And remember, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah!